In the heart of an ancient city, shrouded by a veil of untamed ivy and time-worn stone, lies a garden of unparalleled beauty. A paradise of vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and statues carved with such precision they seem almost lifelike. But beneath the enchanting facade, the garden holds a secret, as dark as it is beguiling. Tales whispered in hushed tones speak of the garden's true nature, a place where reality intertwines with the surreal, where the line between the living and the inanimate blurs. The statues, stone figures of angels, warriors, and gods, are not merely works of art. No, they are the garden's silent guardians, watchers of a timeless ritual. The garden's allure lies in its collection of ornate masks. Each mask, delicately crafted and steeped in mystery, holds the power to transport the wearer into a chilling alternate dimension. A world where the garden's statues awaken from their stone slumber, their forms twisting and contorting into grotesque, monstrous beings. They are the physical manifestations of the wearer's darkest fears, anxieties, and nightmares. The masks, once donned, cannot be removed until the wearer confronts and overcomes their deepest fears. The garden, in its cruel benevolence, forces visitors to face the monsters lurking within their own minds. Some emerge stronger, forever liberated from their phobias. Others, however, are not so fortunate. They remain trapped in the garden's twisted reality, their bodies frozen in time as new statues, a grim reminder of the garden's malevolent power. The Garden of Masks, as it has come to be known, is not a place for the faint-hearted. It's a realm where courage is tested, fears are confronted, and the price of failure is a fate worse than death. It's a place that preys on the weak, rewards the brave, and holds no mercy for those who dare to enter unprepared. Remember, the garden's secret is a warning to all. Beware the masks, for they reveal not only your deepest fears but also the monstrous forms they can take. The garden is beautiful, yes, but it is also dangerous. It is a place of transformation, of terror, and of truth. So venture not into the garden lightly, for its beauty hides a darkness that has claimed many a brave soul. As our brave adventurer steps into the garden, the cool, fragrant air fills their lungs. They marvel at its beauty, its mystery. The garden is a symphony of colours, a paradise that seems too perfect. But amidst the enchanting scenery, the adventurer's eyes are drawn to the masks. Each one is unique, carved with intricate details and decorated with vibrant colours. Their curiosity piqued, they reach out, their fingers brushing against the cool surface of a mask that seems to beckon them. The mask feels alive in their hands, pulsating with an energy that's both alluring and terrifying. But the adventurer, driven by an insatiable curiosity, lifts the mask to their face. As the mask settles, they feel a rush of energy, a wave of emotions they've never felt before. Little did they know their life was about to change forever. As they gaze into the reflective pool of the garden, their reflection morphs, revealing a visage that's both terrifying and mesmerizing. The mask has unveiled the adventurer's deepest fears, but also their hidden strength. And as they stand there, in the heart of the garden, they realize that they have stepped into a realm where courage and fear dance in unison. As the mask settles on their face, the world around them begins to distort. The once vibrant garden now takes on a surreal quality, as if reality itself is being twisted and warped. The colours of the flowers seem to bleed into one another, creating a swirling, psychedelic kaleidoscope. The fragrant air grows heavy, and the sweet aroma of the garden now carries a hint of something else, something foreboding. Suddenly, the statues that were once motionless burst into life. Their stone eyes flash open, revealing a piercing gaze that sends a chill down the adventurer's spine. The statues move, their bodies contorting in ways that should be impossible for stone. They begin to encircle the adventurer, their faces contorted into grotesque expressions of rage and sorrow. The adventurer feels a surge of fear and confusion. Their heart pounds in their chest as they watch the statues move closer. But amidst the fear, they also feel a strange sense of awe. They are witnessing something incredible, something beyond their understanding. But they know they cannot afford to stand still, not when the garden's statues are closing in. They were now trapped in the garden's twisted reality. The once peaceful sanctuary has transformed into a living nightmare. But as they look at their reflection in the pool, the adventurer sees not only fear, but determination. They know they must face this challenge, for it is their courage that the mask has unveiled. They are ready to confront the garden's twisted reality, ready to reclaim their freedom. As the statues close in, the adventurer, now faced with their deepest fears, must fight or become a statue themselves. The once serene garden has morphed into a battlefield, and they are in the center of it. The statues, monstrous beings of stone and wrath, lurch forward. The adventurer, heart-pounding, lunges and dodges, their movements a dance of survival. Each strike they land feels like hitting solid rock, their hands stinging with the impact, but they persist, their determination steeling them against the pain. In the midst of the battle, the adventurer's courage shines brightest. Despite the overwhelming odds, they stand tall, their eyes blazing with defiance. Each blow they take, each bruise they gain only fuels their resolve. They refuse to be defeated, refuse to let fear turn them into stone. The battle rages on, intense and brutal. The garden, once a place of peace, now echoes with the sounds of conflict. The statues snarl and hiss, their stone bodies grinding against each other. The adventurer fights back, their shouts of defiance ringing out amidst the chaos. As the fight draws to a close, the adventurer, panting and weary, stands victorious. The statues, once menacing and fearsome, now lay still and silent. The garden was a battlefield, and they were in the center of it, but they had survived. They had faced their fears, stood their ground, and emerged triumphant. With a final, courageous effort, the adventurer overcomes their fears. Their last strike lands with a mighty thud, echoing throughout the garden. The once formidable beasts of stone freeze, then slowly start to crumble, their menacing forms reverting back to the peaceful statues they once were. It's a moment of victory, a testament to the power of courage and determination. In the eerie silence that follows, the adventurer stands tall amidst the defeated stone guardians, their breaths heavy but steady. The sense of relief is palpable, a stark contrast to the previously tense and chaotic atmosphere. The garden, once a battlefield, is now a testament to their triumph. Suddenly, there's a soft clink. The mask, the symbol of their fears, slips from their grasp and falls to the ground. It shatters, its pieces scattering across the stone floor. It's a symbolic moment, a physical representation of their conquered fears. The adventurer looks down at the broken mask, a small smile playing on their lips. They had survived the garden's cruel game. They had faced their fears, fought the impossible, and emerged victorious. The garden was a battlefield, and they were in the center of it, but they had survived. The adventurer, bruised but not broken, stands tall amidst the fallen statues, their spirit unyielding. They had not just survived, they had triumphed. The adventurer, forever changed, leaves the garden. Their footsteps echo softly in the stillness of the aftermath as they navigate their way through the maze of fallen statues. The once enchanting facade, now a silent testament to their struggle and victory. In the quiet and calm of the garden, the adventurer takes a moment to reflect on their experience. They run their fingers over the cold stone remnants of the defeated beasts, each one a symbol of a fear they had faced and overcome. The memories are still fresh, the emotions raw. Fear, anxiety, courage, determination. The garden had been a whirlwind of emotions, a roller coaster ride that had pushed them to their limits. They sit down amidst the ruins, their gaze falling on the shattered mask. They had fought the impossible, faced their deepest fears, and emerged victorious. But at what cost? The garden had taken its toll, leaving them scarred and bruised, both physically and emotionally. They pick up a shard of the broken mask, a grim reminder of their ordeal. As they reflect, an idea takes root. They had survived the garden, but what about those who would come after them? The garden's enchanting facade, its whispers, the power of the masks. It was a cruel game, one that they had barely survived. They make a decision then and there. They would warn others about the garden, about the dangerous game it plays. They would ensure that no one else falls into its trap. They had escaped the garden, but the garden would never leave them. The memories, the scars, the lessons, they were a part of them now, a part of their story. And they were determined to use their experience, their story, to save others from the garden's enchanting but deceitful allure. Scene script, voiceover. As the echoes of the Enchanted Garden fade, a new sound is born. The adventurer's tale, their trials and tribulations, becomes a legend, a warning to all who dare to enter the Garden of Masks. Word spreads from village to village, town to town. seeping into the corners of the realm. The story of the adventurer, the garden, and the masked beasts. It becomes a part of the folklore, a cautionary tale of courage, deception, and survival. Meanwhile, the garden continues to exist, its enchanting facade undisturbed, waiting for its next victim. The whispers still linger, the masks still hold their power, their mysterious allure intact. It is a living, breathing entity, as alluring as it is terrifying, its secrets buried deep within its vines and thorns. The mystery of the masks endures, their origin and purpose still a riddle, a puzzle waiting to be solved. They are a symbol of the garden's deceit, a grim reminder of the dangers that lurk beneath its enchanting exterior. The Garden of Masks remains, its secrets as alluring as they are terrifying. Its enchanting facade hides a world of fears and trials, a dangerous game that only the bravest dare to play. The adventurer's tale is a testament to their courage, their determination, their survival. But it is also a warning, a reminder of the garden's deceit, its enchanting but dangerous allure. The Garden of Masks remains, waiting for its next victim, its next tale, its next legend.